Edge Videos is brought to you by Mississippi on the Rise, Dreams Jackson, Kai Productions, Real Walk Cinema, Hourglass Media Group, Chili Chill Radio, and Prodigy Inc. Marketing.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is your man Kamikaze, the OG. Welcome to The Edge, and today we're going to be coming to you from the International Museum of Muslim Culture in downtown Jackson. So if you ever get a chance, make sure you come out, get you a little bit of culture, all right? Joe Nasty's not here. We had a little dust up last week, and I had to put a little rank, so he's on indefinite suspension. He'll be back whenever, you know what I'm saying? So Joe, wherever you are, I hope you've learned your lesson, and maybe we'll let you come back. But in the meantime, we went behind the camera, and we've got intern Miriam. She's going to be in front of the camera today, and she's going to be telling y'all what's up with The Edge. So
hi, I'm Miriam Gray, and today we're going to learn all about the Muslim culture here at the International Museum of Muslim Culture. So, stick around.
I just said that.
Did?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm showing videos too.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so videos, more videos coming up.
This is The Edge.
You got it locked into The Edge with your boy DJ Joe Nasty, holding it down right in the middle of Jackson like we always are. And right now I want to introduce you to a worldwide superstar that you need to know. His name is Rasheed Moles. What's happening, man?
What's going on, man? You alright?
Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, I want to go all the way to the roots of who you are. Born in Los Angeles, raised in Saudi Arabia. I want you to kind of explain how just jumping to different types of extremes of culture influenced your music.
Okay, well, I'll start from the basis, which is I'm full-blood Lebanese, born in Los Angeles, so I'm American Lebanese first.
Right.
I moved to Saudi Arabia at a very young age. I wasn't even able to remember that. So my parents moved there for work, and obviously I grew up, raised there. At 16, I moved to Canada.
Okay.
I started going to school there. I went to a music institution down there as well. I graduated with a degree in studio and live sound. So that's when I really took like music into that very serious note in my life. And just after certain years of living there, I had already applied for the Canadian citizenship. So about 2 years ago, they gave me permanent residency.
Okay.
So now I'm American, Lebanese, Canadian.
With so many different places that you can call home, who were some of your early musical influences that wanted you to get into hip-hop?
You know, obviously Tupac, he was making a lot of noise when I was growing up. And he really influenced me because his music was so powerful and his lyrics were so powerful.
Is that what kind of made you want to go in a political route?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was going through a war in my own self, in my own country.
Right.
So his war on the block was
You were kind of grew up in the middle of the Gulf War, right?
Yeah. I was raised during the Gulf War I and Gulf War II.
Okay.
So I did see some of that firsthand, and as well, the Lebanese-Israeli conflict was occurring at the same time, still is occurring to some degree at this point, but back then it was a lot more intense, a lot heavier. So as a kid, you know, you see that kind of stuff, and that does influence you in one way or another.
Okay.
Some might get influenced very negative, some might take that negative influence and try to make it a positive thing, which is what I'm trying to do through the music, is trying to, you know, use my lyrics to not necessarily influence or sway people, but just to give people a different idea about maybe my culture, my tradition, my experiences. Just like how I've seen maybe people in Mississippi here express themselves through dance, through their music. So it's the same thing, just another tradition, another culture, another form of expression.
And speaking of expression, you express yourself through your own company now with Nocturnal Light. You want to tell everybody all the services that you offer? Like, tell everybody what Nocturnal Light is all about.
Nocturnal Light just started formulating based on the music as independent artists want to create their own thing. And now has spanned into a national company that offers website design, photography, videography, and audio production.
You have music on sale you know, 100 online markets. You need to tell people, everybody that's watching, how you do.
Right on. Well,
because
it's very
it seems
simple.
like everybody's having a hard time selling their music.
Yeah.
And so tell everybody how you have your stuff on
Okay.
sale over 100 online.
All right. Well, basically, it's very easy. And the first and foremost thing that you need to use is utilize all the access of information that you have at your hands. It's not intimidating to go to a library or to jump onto the internet.
Right.
Most people have the internet on their phone.
Right.
So just by starting with those key things of how do I promote myself as an artist? How do I make sales?
Simple.
Very, very simple. And the more that you want to promote yourself, the more that you want to be successful is determined by how much knowledge you're gonna be willing to go through and research and how much time you're willing to put into it. So just some steps for those people who are watching. You want to gather a good press kit of all the things that you've done. It's kind of like when you apply at a job, you need a resume. So your resume as an artist is all the things you've acquired, whether they be small charity things you've done or big charity things you've done, small shows that you've done or big shows that you've done. You want to collaborate it all together as a starting artist. And you want to kind of pitch yourself in a manner that this is all that I've done, this is what I have to offer, this is the kind of music I have, these are my pictures, this is what other people have said about me. Another thing is I always encourage artists to have a website because Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, those are all things that they're taken
Those are supposed to kind
seriously.
of add on to what you to your actual
There's
website.
social plugins to add into your website. I always encourage artists to have a website. It shows that you've been serious enough to create something in your own domain name, and then you lead people there, and that traffic, A&R reps look at that. And if you people think that A&R reps don't look at downloads, they also look at free downloads. So focus on giving your music out free, all right? Because when people download your music free,
It shows that somebody's having a
shows
general
that
interest in
there's
it.
a market. Shout out Carol, big shout out to you, big shout out to Rhyme and Reason, big shout out to DJ Fingerprint, big up to all of Jackson, all of Greenwood and Clarksdale for having me and, you know, really showing me a lot out here. So hopefully I'll be back.
Give people some of your contact information so that they can check out your music and check out everything that you got going on.
Right on. Well, first on, if you can Rahzemos me, which is RAHZEMOS at Facebook and Twitter, MySpace. If you just type that into Google, you're gonna have everything pop up. As well, you can go on to www.nocturnallight.com, which is NOCTURNALIGHT. That's 1 L, not 2. So check it out.
We want to thank Rahzemos and Nocturnal Light for coming by and talking to the Edge, man. We appreciate
Thanks a
you.
lot, man.
We're gonna come up to Canada and kick it with you.
Hopefully.
You know what I'm saying? But keep it locked right here to the Edge.